Hello and welcome to Ancestral Ascensions. My name is Trish, and if you join me here today, there is likely a message here for you. So this is for the collective, and the collective is anyone who's decided to join me. Anyways, I've pre-cleansed the space and called in spirits and ancestors, all for the greatest and highest good of all. If we could get some messages for the collective here today, Spirit. Anything that the collective needs to know before it happens. Oh my goodness, I'll have to shuffle this way. Anything that the collective needs to know before it happens. Just something they need to know before it ends up showing up on their doorstep. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card. Beautiful. So a lot of joy, a lot of seeing the positive side of everything. Everything looks sunny and bright. So this is all about successful outcomes, having lots of confidence in yourself, just really enjoying life, right? So that's what we have for the overall energy. And the very first card that came out is the Wheel. And in this particular deck, this is I think this is something about the archangels or something like that, this deck. But so we have Archangel Michael here. So Archangel Michael might be somebody that you call on regularly. But if you're unaware of who Archangel Michael is, he is like the top archangel, and he can really be anywhere around the world for anyone at any given moment. So don't ever feel like you can't ask Archangel Michael for help. He is an angel that I often call on, especially like, if I'm driving, stuff like that, or if I feel unsafe, or if I feel like my kids are unsafe, this is who I send. So it's all about, so anyways, that's who Archangel Michael is, but it is about the wheel, and the wheel is turning in your favor. This is what this is about. So you've completed a cycle, and you're moving into a time of really positive change. So good luck and fortune is absolutely on your side. So already we've got 10 with the sun, we've got 19. So 9 plus 1 is 10. So we do have a new beginnings card here with the sun. So a completion of a cycle. Then we have the wheel, and these are also two major arcana cards. So these are both 10. The wheel is also the number 10. So we do see a cycle completing and one beginning. Then we have the lovers. So another major arcana card here as well. And the lovers is really about, any kinds of very close relationships that you might have. So it might be a really close relationship with a friend or someone in your family, or, but ultimately, I guess the main one is to have that partner relationships, because it is a very intimate relationship. And if it's not a partner, it could just be this very intimate relationship that you have with your higher self. So when you're in this really nice reciprocative type of relationship, it really does help you to balance things out. So there's a lot of balance here. There's a lot of good health in helping you to feel maybe safe and grounded to make really good, solid decisions. So this is what I'm feeling like, that you are in this nice balance place where you carefully weigh out everything that you are doing and wanting to move forward with. And yeah, that's what's happening. So major arcana, this is quite nice. And that is the number 6. All right. We also have the 4 of Fire. So the 4 of Fire is the 4 of Wands. So it is the marriage card. It is also about celebration. It is about commitment. It is just, having this peaceful contentment. And this is pretty wild, because I have not used these cards in a very long time. And I was like debating on whether or not I should use my Dragon Oracle card. And in the center of this 4 of Fire is this golden dragon. So This golden dragon might have some kind of symbolism to you, but this is absolutely signifying that if you are bringing a project to completion, that you are going to be very successful with this. You also have this very happy home life, and I honestly do believe that you have this golden dragon that's around you, that is protecting you and guiding you, and like lighting your way. Like, I get a really nice sense of light that this dragon is creating. Um, so also lots of abundance here. So this is absolutely beautiful. You have the Four of Fire. And okay, so here we have the Lovers and the Four of Fire. So 6 and 4 again is a 10. So again, we have a lot of completion happening here. So I'm going to actually read these two together, right? So I think whatever's happening for you, you've taken a lot of time gone within yourself here to really balance out which way you want to go, what's going to be most beneficial for you and for the highest good of all. And whatever you have decided is going to bring in a whole lot of peace and contentment and a lot of abundance for you. Um, like this in the traditional tarot, the four of wands is just we see the two people, and there's it's a happy scene. So again, this new cycle that is coming in for you is going to bring in a lot. Oh my gosh, then we have the World. All right, so this is the card that is coming up. So I'm going to look at this wheel like this new positive change that has happened here in your past. This is kind of how I read them if you're kind of new to the channel. So whatever comes up first is sort of like your past, and then depending on how many cards come out, I sort of this would be your present moment. So you're in this place of balance. You've thought about things, weighed things out very carefully, and you have chosen something that's going to bring in a lot of contentment and abundance for you. And then we have the World card that's here, and that's coming in after this. And this World card is the number 21, so 2 plus 1, and it is the number 3. So threes are about creation, creativity. But the World is also about another completion of a cycle. So it says that you've successfully completed one level of ascension, I guess you could say. So now you're moving on up into this next level, and it almost looks like he's walking through a portal here. If you see that guy on the card, who is this guy? This is again Archangel Michael. So a really strong presence again here with Archangel Michael. So maybe you do have this really close relationship with him, or maybe he's walking with you without you even realizing it. But this is all about success. It is about joy, contentment, and this beautiful ascension process. So you have completed a cycle, and you're walking into this beautiful new cycle. The next one we have is the life experience card. It's the number 16, and it's Archangel Chamuel. And this is about a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings, it says here. So you have completed all of the, trials, tribulations, obstacles, everything up until this point. Spirit is saying, good job. Thank you. Thank you for staying committed to your life path here and this earthly vision that you have for yourself here. Because all of these life experiences have really led you to a very significant event that is coming up here in your very near future here. And it is the number 16, which is 6 plus 1 is a 7. So for me, it is about a very divine, significant event. And this is just going to really change the way that you look at everything. Once you walk through that portal here in the very near future, you're just going to be able to look at things in a whole new way. And you're just going to feel this freedom to be able to lead in a really good way to create some change here. So a lot of beautiful things coming in here. I just really like this mermaid deck. So I don't know why I didn't use it before. All right, so with that, let's get some tarot. And I think we will go with these tarot cards here today. Well, these aren't the tarot I was thinking of. So I'm going to go with these ones here. All right, so Spirit, if we could get some more details for the collective around this Wheel of Fortune that is coming in. Any more details that the collective will need to know about this decision that they've made for themselves, that they've suddenly decided to move forward. All right, so let's see. We have the Three of Cups, so we have a celebration, and we also have the Star card. So the Star card is all about healing. It is about being seen, um, kind of rising up to be this shining star after all of the healing that you have done on yourself. And then we have the Three of Cups here. So this positive change or this situation that you move forward on here, it was because you have been able to do all of this healing, and you were able to move forward. And when you did that, you really showed a lot of others that you can overcome trials and tribulations here in your life, and it is because you've faced these challenges straight on, and therefore has allowed you to heal all of the things that you've gone through. I just think that you're a really shining example to others that you can really make change in your life, that you have that freedom of choice. With this Star card, you're able to show others the way here with that beautiful light. And she is holding this vessel as well. So she's able, yeah, she's managed her emotions now. She's been able to connect her heart with her spirit, to be this shining example. And so, even though I'm saying she, this is not a gender specific ever. Is it a gender specific reading? Male and female can be male and female. It doesn't matter what's on the cards. It's whatever resonating with you. And if it feels like it's something that you're resonating with, then you can claim it absolutely, that you've done this healing, that you're showing others, that you're managed your emotions here now. You're able to carry them in a very healthy and very spiritual way. That connection here, and then there's celebration with celebrating with others, bringing this emotional fulfillment um, as you show others the way. There we see um, we see people celebrating. Um, it's almost like she's showing these women here, these ones that are celebrating. These are maybe her soul tribe, because it's someone who also are these people are also able to balance their emotions. Um, they have that spirituality. So I'm getting soul tribe here. So based on all of this healing that you've done for yourself. And then the next two cards we have is the Nine of Swords, and it was in reverse here. So I do feel like you've been able to put away any anxieties that you might be feeling. You've kind of been able to put them to rest, and it could be because this Knight of Wands. But Knight of Wands can be about an inspirational new beginning, or someone coming in to kind of inspire you or to move out of this. But it's also about adventure, that Knight of Wands. So I feel like you were able to put away this feeling of worry and all of that kind of thing, and you just had this amazing attitude of like, nothing's going to take me down here. And and with this Knight of Wands, I am getting your own, this is absolutely your own motivation to move away from all of that strife. You're like, no way. I have been through all of these things that have made me this beautiful star, and I'm feeling good about it. And I'm celebrating this new change that I've made for myself, but it is really because of the determination to overcome these issues. So I love it when it makes so much sense to me. So thank you, Spirit, for giving me these messages here for the collective, because I really do appreciate it when it makes so much sense to me. Then hopefully it's making sense to all of you. So here we have the present here with the lovers and the four of fire again. We have the 10, so that completion, but it's because of your hard work and all of the healing that you've done. Again, we have this completion here in the present moment about this balance that you're feeling, this contentment, peace, this happy home life, you know, all of the things that you're wanting, but it's you've got these really beautiful, intimate relationships. So, what more do the collective need to know about this present moment? Okay, so of course, again, this Wheel of Fortune has come out again. The Wheel of Fortune was that very first card that came out with Archangel Michael. So, with this Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is absolutely turning in your favor here. This is what we see with this beautiful balance of intimate relationships. It can, with these two, this is like a marriage. So maybe you just got married. Maybe in this present moment, you're like, yep, we're going to get married right now, because it's like the lovers and the marriage card. Two marriage cards. I'm sorry, it was so very blatant that I didn't even see it. So Chimigwech again, thank you so much, Spirit, for showing me in this current moment. Either you've got this beautiful balanced commitment with yourself as to the kinds of relationships, the happiness that you have in your life, feeling really good and comfortable at home, feeling very successful with where you're at. And then here we have it again. It's like, here's this Wheel of Fortune. This is the good luck that is, this wheel has turned in your favor in this present moment. I just love it. Then we have the Chariot card, another major arcana coming out here besides this Wheel of Fortune. And the major arcana are, very strong, powerful messaging. So even with this beautiful sun at the beginning, that is also a major arcana. So it's very strong messaging about joy, happiness, living this beautiful, confident, successful life, right? And here we are in this present moment, again with this beautiful cycle that you've just completed, and now the wheel is turning again once more, and you are with this chariot, blazing through this new portal that you're coming through, because of all of this balance, because of all of the things that you've learned in your journey here. Because this chariot, the guy that's running the chariot here, he's gone to battle and he's already won. He's coming back victorious, and he's very, very balanced, and people are seeing him. And of course, with that star card again, it's almost like we've got almost the two very same messages here, with the star card and the healing. But because you've gone through, you're in this midst of walking through this portal, things are really going to be able to take off for you. And there's a lot of balance here again with that Lovers card, and that Four of Fire, that marriage card. Um, Lots of balance happening here. We also have the Six of Cups, which is about nostalgia. It is also about, like, feeling happy, right? Like the Six of Cups. Say, for example, like when I think of the Six of Wands, it's that victory card. That's all about spirit. But of course, the Six of Cups is about that emotional fulfillment. So you might be feeling very, very emotionally fulfilled here right now, as this Queen of Cups, and that again does not gender specific. It is just feeling this internal, overwhelming feeling of being emotionally abundant, right? When I think of this Lovers card, you would feel this really nice balance, right? Like I said, either with yourself or with another. That's up to you, what you're choosing in your life. But what I get here is that you are feeling very, very emotionally balanced, and you know that there is this new, you've already got this. You've already got this Six of Cups based on where your life is currently. But here we are, you're going to be stepping into this Queen of Cups with this even more fulfillment that you're going to feel within your heart. The final two cards we have here is the Eight of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you. So this message has been coming up a lot, actually, is that if it doesn't feel good, you're going to walk away from it. You're trusting your intuition, you're trusting your emotions as to what is fulfilling you and what's not fulfilling you. You become very, very aware of how you're feeling here with this Queen of Cups. You know exactly how you feel and what feels good and what doesn't feel good. So anything that doesn't serve you, you're going to absolutely move away from. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is about an offer here that could be coming towards you, but it could also be a person who is coming towards you, bringing you some communication. Maybe it's an offer of love, but not necessarily, although definitely could be. Um, so that Knight of Cups is about romance, communication. Um, so whatever it is that you're walking away from, we do have this Knight of Cups. So there is some communication coming in for you. Oh, I want to get some more information around this. What is this Knight of Cups here? So, because everything's really good. Like you've walked through, you've got this Chariot. You're moving quickly forward and walking away from things that don't fulfill you. And maybe it is this Knight of Cups. But let's see. There's some communication here. What are the details around this Knight of Cups here, Spirit, please? Oh my gosh, okay, we've got 4 of them. So what come out first is the Three of Swords. So it can be about a separation or a loss here. But it's like kind of self-inflicted here. And then we have the Death card, which again is about transformation. Again, this is this number 10, or I don't even know if the Death card is the number 10, but it is about this death and transformation. So absolutely moving on from something here. So I'm almost getting a sense here that it's like you're moving away from things that no longer serve you, and then you have someone who's coming in, bringing you an offer of something. Okay, and this is the Knight, so he's midway. He's not a king, of course, so he's not fully. Maybe he's not offering you something that you would absolutely want to take. And but we have this Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is about a heartache or a loss or a separation. So maybe you're walking away from someone who has approached you, and you're like, you know what, I've transformed here with this Death card. Like, I've worked very, very hard on myself. That old cycle is not fulfilling me anymore. Like, it is, it is this choice that you've made to walk away from, right? And it might cause a little bit of heartache for you, but it really is because it just doesn't fulfill you, right? This is your own decision. You've moved away from this, but then this communication comes in. So and the Death is about this transformation. So there could be someone coming in to offer you something, and you're like, I don't really think so. Like, that just doesn't really fulfill me anymore. Or it could be that because of this transformation, because others have seen you say, you know what, that really just does not fulfill me, and I am willing to make this choice to walk away from it. I've done it several times in my life. I'm not afraid to do it again. Like, if it's not working for me, I will walk away. Um, so maybe this is the communication, that you're giving others, right? Is like, um, yeah, if it's not fulfilling me, I'm going to move on. I know this for sure. This is who I am. I've transformed beyond, uh, you know, any ideas of playing small or whatever, because you're this Queen of Cups and you know exactly how you feel, and you make those decisions that are good for you. So this is, wow, beautiful. I love it. Okay, so I'm so glad I looked more into this Knight of Cups. Um, yeah, you're very clear with your communication. that you're not putting up with anything that no longer fulfills you. You're absolutely walking away because you are this star. You are this beautiful star. Okay, sorry, we've got a couple more cards that also came out. I love this. Okay, so these are the two cards that came out, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So because you've made this very clear boundary, like, hey, like, listen, I'm telling everyone that here's your communication, that I have transformed. I've told everyone that I have transformed. I am no longer putting up with things, that hurt my heart or that just really don't fulfill me emotionally. Like, I know, like, as this Queen of Cups, you're like, I know what fulfills me emotionally. I know what that feels like. I've felt it before. And now that you're moving on into this new portal with the Chariot, you're very, very victorious here. Can we say that we're very, very victorious here with this Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups? This is the present moment. This is where you are. You are walking through this new portal because you have absolutely healed and people are celebrating with you. You've done this healing and they're celebrating that you've had the determination to move away from all of this angst and anxiety and, not sure where to go, sleepless nights, all that. It's your determination that has moved you beyond this. And oh my gosh, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, I just love that. All right, so I mean, like, you have everything right now in this present moment. This is what is happening right now. So what's going to happen in the future here? What more do we need to know about this World card, this next portal that you're walking through? So, I mean, the wheel is in your favor. The wheel is absolutely, we have the Wheel of Fortune up here twice, and we have the Sun card as that overall energy. We have Judgment on the bottom here, which is also about, um, answering this call, right? So what more, Spirit, do we need to know about this World card and this life experience, this significant event that the collective can look forward to? Take these three right here. Okay. So the first two cards that came out here is the Two of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, it's upside down. So the Two of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So the Two of Wands is about, this new inspiration. It's like, all the planning stages are done. You're ready to go. You're ready to venture out into this new inspired journey with this Two of Wands. Beginning to take your actions. You know what the goals are. With the Three of Pentacles, we also have teamwork and cooperation here as well. So it's like you are ready to take action. It's really interesting. So this came in like this. And I'm like, do I? Because I even showed you that it was upside down. So then I was like, oh, well, I kind of already showed you that it was upside down, but I don't like to read them upside down. I don't like to read them upside down unless I really feel like they do. Feel that way. But what I'm getting is, I think that you have an action plan that you're ready to move on, and maybe this is how it's going to be viewed. Like, so the Three of Pentacles in reverse can be about ego, selfishness, or looking uncooperative or being uncooperative, because this is a cooperation card. But what I get is like, maybe you're walking into a new event here, or maybe where you're going to be able to move this kind of thing happening where people aren't really getting along, into moving them into this. So I do feel like you do have this plan to help others move from ego and selfishness and all of those kinds of things and not cooperating with others. Like, I feel like you've got a plan to show others how to go from here, to working together, collaborating, working on a common goal, right? Again, I love this. Miigwech, thank you, Spirit, for bringing me these messages here. And then we have the Page of Wands, which is about a new inspiring journey here with this Page of Wands. It's about a lot of creativity, curiosity, and enthusiasm. So there's a lot of enthusiasm about this new beginning, this Ace of Cups that's coming right to you, this beautiful new significant life event. Remember, I said here with this life experience, it's like this a significant life event that becomes this very powerful realization that leads you to change. And so these are the details around it. So again, it's like, you know, you're very much inspired here to bring all of this beautiful fulfillment, a new beginning, this new beginning that brings this overwhelming feeling of emotional fulfillment. And it is because you have been, you know, working on yourself, and in this near future, you're walking in through this portal here. I love it. Great work. Good job. All right, I'm still going to get our dragons though today. I want to see what dragons are coming out for us. So we already have this golden dragon in the middle here in our present, and you know, and it seems like this is what's helping you to have confidence and kind of move forward here and be victorious. But Spirit, which dragon is helping the collective here? Something that they can be aware of and feel into when they need to. So we have the golden one. We have the Temple of the Sun here. Like I said, here's the golden dragon, right? What did we have the first card? The Temple of the Sun, that sun card that came out. And then this Four of Fire has a dragon in the center of it. So here we have it showing up again. So for me, I'm really getting this really nice sense of with this Temple of the Sun. I'm going to see what the book says, but I would imagine that it's very much like the Sun card here. So it says, the sun god himself has invited you to enter his golden temple and to look into the mirror of truth. This is a great honor. Prepare for this journey by showering and dressing in white clothing or wear none at all. Okay. Anyways, so you are the light that your world needs, right? So this is really what it is that you're showing others how to be this light. And this is, I also get the sense of this here with this Two of Wands. It's like, here you are, you're going to show others the way of the light. You have a plan. You're going to turn people that are like this into this. So there's a beautiful, beautiful golden dragon and a Temple of the Sun here. The next dragon we have is Expression. We have the Expression dragon. So, you know, this dragon is also blue and green. So mostly blue though, so which makes me think like expressing yourself, being able to express yourself very fluid, and coming from the heart is what I'm getting from this dragon. So do feel secure or safe. Again, we have Archangel Michael coming out here twice. So Archangel Michael is also blue. So I feel like you're very, very protected in terms of being able to protect yourself here with the Temple of the Sun and Expression. I feel like you have a whole lot of protection to be able to say what you need to say, the messages that are coming from the heart here, because you are the light. And then all is in divine order with this beautiful green dragon here. Again, that dragon or that green being the color of that heart chakra. But I am going to get the Expression. I'm just going to see. Yeah, all about communication, how to speak to groups of people, self-expression. Could be painting, could be singing, could be dancing, could be any of that. Whatever you use for your own self-expression, please do so. And then we have the Divine Order. And what the divine orders is all about is the law of source. Think about order now and abandon all false paths, as these will lead you only into darkness. So, okay, so meditation, it says, so pretty much go into yourself and use your own divine order to express yourself, right? So use your own divine guidance to express yourself, because you are absolutely showing others the light here. Beautiful. Love it. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Holy cow, that was a very long reading. If there was anything that resonated with you, or if you just want to support the channel, it would be very much appreciated. Thanks so much, and take good care.